Good morning. Well, welcome to Dancing with Bears. Hope you like and share and comment and subscribe. And today it's Friday, it's the second Friday of the month. And so I'm going to go to town to get my free food, which I get so excited to see what I'm going to get because it's always something different. So that's great. And then I'll get back and start working on my holes. They're coming along pretty good. I don't know, I'll be getting them wrapped up slowly but surely. So I'm going to leave Clovis in the cabin this morning. I'll have to have somebody check on him in case I get in a wreck or something. Somebody has to come rescue him. I don't leave him very often for that reason. And he likes to be with me. So today I'm going to get my chores done and hope you like today's video. All about the same old boring stuff of getting my holes dug. And I think that's it. Hopefully it's going to be short. The last few ones are kind of short. So hope you like and enjoy. And we'll hang in there. Stay tuned and see what's going on. Okay, it's coming along. At one point, the rock wall behind this, which you can't see. Anyway, I had thought about staining it, and then I thought, no, I liked the stone. And I don't know what I'll do about it. I still might leave it stone, but I might. I ended up staining these stones that are with the bottles, because once I put the mortar and smooth out around the bottles, then I can stain them between the bottles that color, and I think they'll stand out nice that way. So that's going to be the plan. And it's coming along. And then this pole here, I think I originally had it figured out for the driveway post, but we used a different spot. So anyway, so I hold open the gate with it, but it's going to be blocking my bottles. So I'm going to cut it down, maybe put one of those little round dog post holes, screw it into the ground to tie my rope on to keep the gate open. So that's the plan there. You'll see a finished picture of this area sometime. And then on to the holes. Yesterday I did get, well, I started to get one done, but since I don't do this every day, I don't have all the kinks out of it. So I had 2 bags of 80-pound concrete or Quikrete, and I think I still had 1 bag of 60-pound. So when I bought that 10-inch tube, because my other tube's only 9-inch, but anyway, I bought the 10-inch tube and wanted to do my first post, and I'm putting the stronger ones down at the low end of the building because it's quite a distance. Anyway, it's going to be quite a drop. Anyway, in the meantime, I had gotten sidetracked on my little bottles, so I used a whole 80 pounds of Quikrete on my bottle stone wall up there. So then, anyway, and then I ended up digging the hole here, and I put some in the bottom of the hole before I put the tube in. So, and then I put some around the outside of the tube. I don't know where else I wasted Quikrete, but long story short, which mine never are, I didn't have enough to fill inside the tube. I put a little bit in there just to hold it steady, but I didn't want to get too much because I would think that obviously it needs to be a continuous bit of concrete, even though I've got some rebar in there. But I still have, I think, a 60-pound but I didn't want to put it in because I figured it might bring me just up to ground level. And then when I fill up the rest of it, that could just scoot right off. So anyway, I got to wait till payday to get the Quikrete to. So I'll go ahead and try to set them all up like this. Get them all ready for the Quikrete. And on payday, in a couple weeks, then I'll get them all filled up. Hopefully, there won't be any more junk going on. There's always junk though. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up higher on this end than I had thought. And I had thought I could use these for this end. But one of them broke. So that sounds like not a good idea. Although basically they would just be kind of holding my 2x8, I think it is, in place up here. But, and I poured a little concrete pad for it and everything. I've got that sitting up trying to figure out how much further up I had to come up on my concrete pad. And it was about 4 inches. But that only brings the board up maybe an inch above ground because I wanted the water to be able to flow under the cabin. So I need to come up more than that, which, like I said before, is going to put me up more than that down at the bottom. At the bottom, I had already measured to that one post, which is an old post I'm just going to use some way. That was put in 3 years ago. So when I put a board across there, it was 4 feet. But when I have to bring it up higher up at this end, I'm going to end up with at least 5 feet down there. It's just the way it's going to be. Yeah. And then this hole over here, this is my crowbar thing. Boy, that sucker's heavy. And I'm just pounding through, digging out bushes and rocks and roots and everything with that guy. And it's just heavy to pick up. So I try to pick it up in the air and then just drop it. But anyway, this hole over here, I need to clean them so you can see them better. But there are 2 big tree roots in there. One on each side of that hole. And if it was a real home, bigger than 8 by 15 and everything, you know, I guess I'd get my chainsaw out and actually dig those out, because those are like logs. And I mean, they're just crazy big. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dig out the space in between them, 3 feet deep, and then pour concrete in there. Try to clean out around underneath them as much as I can and pour the concrete in there, and then put my tube in, which those are going to hold it up higher, but I'm just going to cement around those. I mean, they are enormous. So I'm just going to cement under them and on top of them. And I know that's only not even 2 feet then of, but it'll be, I think it's going to be okay. Like I said, it's just a little shed. Nobody's given me inspections, and I really don't think it's going to fall over. Because I am putting some extra posts in because of those reasons that I've got that are kind of goofy. I was thinking the bottom end needs more posting because gravity pulling the weight downhill. So this one's got 3 on this side, and then there'll be, I guess, 3 on that side. I thought about doing 4, but I'm thinking I'm going to do 3. And then there will be 3 down here at the bottom. 3 of those big 10-inch ones. The other ones are probably going to be 9-inch. But I think I'll have 3 10-inch across here at the bottom, holding everything uphill. And I think that'll work. I think it's going to work. I think it is. I think it is. So we're going to get on those. I am wearing out. But, oh, and that corner up there, yep, that's not going to be a good idea. I'm going to go ahead and take that one back. I took the broken one back. I'm going to take that one back and try to break through it with that crowbar, what I poured, and put a regular post in there. Good morning. Sitting in my chair again with Mom. Mom spread all around me. So, today again, I'm going to work on holes. I know it must seem like I'm not really working on them because I keep talking about them. But, you know, I got that big crowbar and I'm breaking roots and breaking rocks and laying on the ground and trying to scoop out down to 3 feet, which is like impossible. And I have a post hole digger back at Desiderata on the mesa. But I tried it here once, and the ground is just such sand that it just went right through the, you know, trying to get the dirt out of the holes when I was making the fence, it just slid right through the post hole digger. So that doesn't work, although lately it's been raining every day, which is would have been 10 feet of snow by now, at least 20 feet maybe. Anyway, so the ground is more wet and it might actually hang on in the post hole digger, but I'm not going to spend $30 to go back to the bus to get it. So I'll keep scooping. And oh, I've got to call the building inspector or building commissioner, Larry, because he told me to call him anytime, him or the girls at the office. So I'm going to call there when I go to town tomorrow. To ask about that corner where those big roots are in the ground. I don't know if they'll suggest. If I would have started with that hole, I would have moved the whole building over a foot, which there's various other reasons I should have done that anyway. But I've done all the other holes. That was my last hole to dig, of course. And so I can't do that. So we're going to think up what other options I've got. And I'll be getting back with you. In the meantime, Clovis is going to pretend he's a Holstein cow. Are the Holsteins the ones that are black and white? Because he's just chowing down on grass this morning. I've been giving him chili a lot lately. Maybe he's got a tummy ache. This trash can was full of bottle bricks. I need to show you one of those bottle bricks. I keep talking about bottle bricks, but some people might not know what they are. You cut a bottle in half, or you cut the top part off of it, so it's kind of in half. And then you join those two bottom halves together with tape. And so that makes what they call bricks that they build the walls with. So anyway, this one was full of those. So that's my excuse for one reason of starting the wall down at the gate, because I needed this trash can to put my Quikrete in as I fill my holes. These cameras just drive me nuts. Anyway, there's a hole there. And so, and then when I get done doing my holes, I'll use that trash can either for my wastewater. What you do is you dig a hole and put holes in that and fill it with gravel. So you got that in the ground, and then you got your line for your waste, like dishwater, to go outside into that. So that would be the wastewater holder. Of course, I'll have the $1,000 Nature's Head compost toilet, which they say you use that for a couple weeks and then you empty it out around a tree somewhere. And that's vented and looks just like a regular toilet. So I also have a metal trash can down by the gate where I've got enough bottles for the left side of the gate. I'm working on the right side now, but I've got enough bottle bricks in another trash can down there. So I need to empty that trash can. When it gets emptied, then it'll come up here to where I'm building, and it'll be the one that I put in the ground inside the home, under the floor. There's a trap door that goes down in the ground with the trash can. It'll have a little space outside of the trash can too to put a couple tools or something, but basically it'll be holding a lot of food, rice and beans and stuff like that, underneath the trap door inside the house. So that's a couple of the plans we're going to be working on. And I just seem to be sitting around in my chair today. I'm not getting my holes done. Sandy, get on it. So we'll get back with you. Just sitting in my spot where I'm building. Get on it, Sandy. So I'm going to start digging some more holes. Some building material. Besides the wind, you could hear Clovis taking a drink. Carrying bucketfuls of Quikrete up the hill, put into the trash can, because I can't lift 60 and 80 pounds of Quikrete. Hi, Mom. Thanks for your support today. It means the world to me. I've been watching you while I'm working. I'm getting a good day. It's a good day of working. Well, that's a wrap. I'm getting there. I feel like I got a lot accomplished today. A lot of times my videos go over a whole week, but this one was really just one, maybe one and a little bit of just another day. So, next one, hopefully we'll see a whole bunch more improvement. Remember that Clovis and I love you. Have a great day.